chance of winning it.
I mean, you'd hope the better player has a better chance of winning than the worst player. I mean, if that wasn't the case, then we'd be playing with Hearthstone or something.
That's true. But at the same time, I think these two are pretty evenly skilled, in my opinion.
And just like that, the game has ended.
Yeah, look at Wario's face.
Do you know what's funny, right? Like, SBF has just come off a set being rocked.
Yeah.
Being demolished by Jackster, right? So when you come into the next set, I feel like I'm just noticing, I'm trying to look at like his body language and everything. He seems very calm. I think he's come to terms with his loss against Jackster very quickly. There's certain players like in that kind of set where if they were to kind of be sent to losers in that way, would be down and out.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how it translates into his gameplay, but for now,
so there are two things I want to mention. One is that I think both these players are actually pretty evenly skilled.
Yeah.
And the two is that he has a lot of Wario experience, SBF, in the form of playing Skulls every week pretty much.
Exactly. But what's interesting is the SCR, he actually said to me after his Game 5 set with Ixis early on in the tournament that he thinks Ixis and Skulls play very, very differently in terms of their Wario styles. And that's what threw SCR off in every sense. Like, you think about Ixis, what he was known for, what his strengths are as a player in years gone by. He's calculated. He's cool and collected. He's also getting destroyed by
he's also getting ledge dropped. Okay, but that's where the combo starts. 37. That was a really nice F tilt going for the high-angled one. Okay, that's going to be a ledge guard situation.
Yeah, the matchup experience in terms of from a SBF's perspective is going to be really useful. Yep. But again, it's whether or not he's going to have to kind of fall into the same, I guess, mental trap that SCR did, thinking that he was getting, you're not fighting Skulls, we're not in bar 21. This is losers quarters of MCQ5.
And this is exactly what happened with me, man. I hate to mention myself a lot, but you get that high % damage, and then before you know it, Ixis claws it back with those two little hits. But the dash attack, regardless, gonna take that stock. 60%, that's pretty good for Wario. You're not gonna die for a little bit. That's a pretty bad fair, if I'm honest. Obviously not too great on hit.
Alright.
Okay, nice forward throw. Oh, okay, down smash.
Oh, great stuff. Great fast fall in the net. He actually probably could have had a better follow-up.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
That's a good roll by Ixis right there, kind of avoiding that.
Oh.
Yeah, he does not have waft at this point, so he can't really do it. But he has half waft.
I like the air dodge read.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very nice.
Covers both tech options.
Yeah, unfortunately not the sweet spot though. Go the F tilt, yeah.
Oh. Waft is here and he's dead!
Never roll in. You never take it.
So, like, there was a beautiful sequence there where Wario started glowing, and then Ixis rolled in, and then that was it.
But punch him in the jugular. That's also one.
But Wolf smash attacks.
You see right there, SBF went the platform.
Why did he wait on the platform? Why did he
I'll tell you why you went on the platform.
Why did he wait on the platform?
Because when you wait on the angel platform, you're actually charging waft.
That's so interesting.
It's really cool, isn't it?
I love that there's like, I don't know if anyone, just like a random tangent, there's like a graph in terms of, you know, if you wait on the platform, angel platform longer, you get less invincibility. There is like a perfect sweet spot. It's like, it's not a linear graph. So like, you should actually technically, if you're Wario, you want to get like maximum invincibility. There is a sweet spot.
Yeah.
But anyway, a strong start from SBF, but then Ixis, he is a learned player in every sense.
He's a learner.
He is watching SBF's move in neutral, and you can see he's kind of bringing this back.
And one thing I want to mention, I know it's a different game, but this man has beaten Gluttony, the best Wario to do it. So he's definitely not unknowledgeable on Wario's moves.
I mean, the Wario that we're seeing before us here is
a very different Wario.
Beast, yeah.
But the moves in terms of, you know, the
half waft is not enough.
Wow, okay, I'm very surprised.
Yeah, it was great DI there from Ixis.
So
tries to go for the back air.
So for those who don't know,
oh dear.
Yeah, that waft looking kind of bad right now, to be honest, because this is not bad for Wolf by any stretch.
Yeah,
no waft,
I mean, the thing
neutral.
is, I mean, no neutral.
No good neutral. No waft, good neutral.
No waft, no neutral. He's like, that's all SBF has. No neutral game.
No, just runs at the chop.
But the thing is, he doesn't need. He's at 112. Like, he doesn't actually need to kill with waft, really. Like, he's not going to have a confirm into waft unless it's like fair waft or something.
That is true. You actually do weak fair waft, half waft physical confirm.
IxisNaugus.
This is what I was saying, though.
Trapping.
Ixis definitely not shy in terms of that comeback ability.
All right.
And I like sitting behind the bike right there, forcing different options. And before you know, this is a sweet spot back air.
He's brought this right back.
This is a sweet spot back air to a kill.
And Sam knows this. You see, he's slowing things down.
Gets this
down tilt.
I'm not sure if that was sweet spot or not. Okay, F tilt. Yep.
Times his jump there. SBF getting out of there. Oh, that could have been Heli. Oh, then he sneaks in a back air of his own. Wario's big boy head smacking him against the wall.
Barely taking that game after what was looking pretty dominant from SBF. IxisNaugus, man. This man is never out of it. I think he's shaking his head because he kind of knew that in many ways. He knew what he did wrong at the start. Hopefully he can transfer that over to this next game. But regardless, we're going to see the 1-0 right now in SBF. See if he can carry that momentum. Deep thinking right now. What stage was that?
That was
Stadium. Yeah, it was Stadium. Yeah.
Oh, the Stadium game 1. I didn't see where they've gone for game 2. We'll find
Definitely
out.
banned in Smashville, I believe.
Yeah.
He knows that.
Okay.
Battlefield, it's okay.
Banger.
So obviously Wario gets a lot of platform extension on this stage, but at the same time, the neutral is going to be a lot better for Wolf because of a stage like this. You can't shark with the nairs quite as well.
Yeah, it's like if Wolf's standing under a platform shooting laser, there's like, you know, characters with projectiles on Battlefield platforms, it's so hard to approach them.
Yeah.
And Ixis knows that. Oh, it doesn't get the strong hit.
Oh, good gab attack,
Good
yeah.
gab attack, yeah. Oh,
I like the up tilt.
I like that. That's like sort of empty land on SBF. I think Ixis did a really good empty weight on the ledge there. Empty? Anyone? Empty weight? No? No?
You know what? Do you know what the worst part was? When you said empty weight, I was like, that's a really good point, mate. Then I realized.
Alright, never mind. Never mind. Anyway.
Alright.
Sam getting the lead.
Stock
here.
was gone. I don't even know how. I think it was dash attack.
I think he empty weighted on the angel platform too long. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, Sam, he has the lead here. He doesn't have to force anything. He just can run that waft timer.
Yeah, he's got to stop punching these chomps though. You can just run up back at that.
Yeah. But I think that Ixis was, like, he got one of the kills last game, just kind of waiting for SBF to throw out the chomp. And
beautiful weight there, I want to say, with the up throw up air. Oh, that's 54 and now 124.
Look at this schmovement.
He's kind of schmoving right now, I'm not lying.
Mega schmoving. Absolutely schmoving. Alright.
Okay, that's going to be a 4 throw.
4 throw, yep. Trying to get a 2-frame.
That was a good dash up from ledge.
He tried up tilt.
Speaking of dash up from ledge.
And, like, as he was crouching, just gets sent to the sky.
No, don't do it! No!
Oh, half waft is enough.
That's the second time he's just done rolling up tilt.
Yeah. That's the Sam. It's like technical neutral game.
Do you know how it feels, by the way? You know, you try and think about how you do your moves. Then you've just got SBF. Run up tilt, run back up tilt.
Mate, sometimes
it works.
Sometimes you gotta do it that way, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's the beautiful yin and yang that we see from players like, you know, Ander and like even players like SBF. Like,
that's a
they're so
spike,
smart, but then they do the jump things.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we didn't see the drop down there, but I can see the risk involved.
Oh, sneaks under the, sneaks through the.
Good bike right there. Doesn't roll. Thank God. Come to my arms, as we say that.
Okay.
Okay. Down there, not too bad enough.
Gets in with the fair dash tag. Oh, great!
Well,
Great
recovery.
recovery.
Brilliant recovery, yeah. I think he's roughly got about half watt right now. So you gotta be a little bit cautious if you're Ixis, especially when he comes back from that platform.
Oh! What was that?
I don't know what that was.
I think he thought Ixis must have been at a lower percent, but he's at a high enough percent for a slap of an F tilt.
We saw Ixis go for the ledge jump, immediate wave land down. But that's not very safe in this game. You get F tilted for your trouble as SBF is up 2-0 so far.
That Jackster set has not shook him in the slightest.
No.
He is a man on a mission. He's fallen down to one spacey, but the other spacey's not gonna challenge him today.
Yeah, that was looking a lot better than the
Ixis shaking his head. He's thinking.
I think he knows what he's doing wrong in some ways.
Thinking.
It's just where he gets in your head.
It's a tricky matchup, to be honest, because like
it's probably even.
The aerial, the aerial drift being what it is, and the ledge guarding situation. You know, it's like, and waft. It's a there's a lot of it's a cocktail of a matchup where it's like it can be neutral in parts, but then Wario has that X factor, whereas Wolf probably doesn't.
I think you've given me a new favorite term right there.
What's that?
Cocktail of a matchup.
Cocktail of a matchup.
That sums up a lot.
Shake it up, shaken not stirred.
There we go. We finally beat a chomp with the fair of his own. Okay, goes to the up air. 26% of that upper up air, so much damage. Oh, we see the sharks with the platform slowly trying to use the stage to his advantage. Sorry.
I think you know, we were saying before in the set with the SCR and Aperture. I feel like SBF's what he's doing very well is that he's kind of going for his advantage state. He knows when to hold, pull the trigger, and he knows when to kind of hand back. He's staying just outside of Wolf's effective range, but just in range where he can whiff punish if Wolf whiffs something.
Oh, not the greatest DI, but he is going to live.
Oh.
Such a strong move for hand slap.
Catches the iframes just running out.
Yeah, dash attack's actually such a strong move at catching spot dodges.
I think SBF wanted a spot dodge there.
Okay, good F tilt. It's weird that a lot of times against Wolf, you don't actually want to edge guard him. You want to go for ledge guard with F tilt.
Yeah.
Because the up B usually hits Wario during the down air. Obviously, there are exceptions.
Yeah,
but
it's got quite a big hitbox.
Yeah.
God. Same with the side B. It's like challenging Wolf's specials to recover is it can be a recipe for failure sometimes. He can't hit the chomps, can he, with the back air?
No, unfortunately, he's kind of misspacing it.
Oh, there's a back air.
Something I've noticed is that he's not actually doing. I don't know whether or not it's not given the chance to. He's not doing a lot of up smashes out of shield. Exis. Obviously, it's a good move.
But I think maybe that's just because of Sam's spacing. Like he kind of tickles him with the fair, just kind of brushes his shield. Doesn't go for the full commitment.
One of the things that is good is that because Wario's fair is like a hitbox extension, you can up smash out of shield a lot of it. Oh, he's fishing right now.
SBF's playing so good.
In fact, he didn't roll.
No way! But it is enough. It is enough.
Doesn't even matter.
Remember when SBF couldn't hit Wolves? Remember now he can, and now he's good.
That's the art of Wario.
That's the
finally punishes. The jump.
it's kind of like saying Cloud. It's like, oh, I'm a good Cloud player, but I don't know how to use limit. It's like
you need to know.
I'm a good Diddy Kong player. I just don't know how to use banana. It's like you got to use your character's tools.
Yeah.
SBF's running away with this one.
Still though, we saw Ixis in game 1. He did kind of start of claw back, quite literally, with Airwolf.
Yeah. It's not looking great. I think the momentum is all with Sam. I can't see it. Ixis is not showing any sign of kind of really finding himself back in this game, but we'll see.
I think Sam's doing a lot of styling options, run off chomps, just run around up tilts. Obviously, it's very good.
It's his movement. It's Sam's not on his aerials, but just in terms of his positioning.
Yeah.
In respect of Wolf, he knows when to press the button, and he knows when he can whiff punish Wolf.
That was a
clinical
very quick throw.
30 and a fist bump.
Speaking of